This video is a crash course in how to build brand new answers within your bot. We're going to be covering building an answer one at a time in this video, but if you're interested in learning how to do this in a bulk kind of capability, importing from a spreadsheet, check the video out down below. Begin by navigating to Bots, Answers, and then clicking Create Answer in the top right hand corner. And the nice thing is there are only 3 things we need to do when we're building an answer. The very first thing is being really specific about who this answer is owned by, what it's about, and a little bit of texture, a little bit of quality as to understanding the types of thing this answer will be useful for. So to kind of illustrate this with an example, we always say the best way you can have a title is team name, answer topic. It needn't be in block capitals like you're yelling it, but this is a really important distinction. Let's imagine, to illustrate this with an example, that we were going to build an answer all about applying to an institution. You might think, therefore, let's just have a title of apply. But if you think about it for a second, apply is so ambiguous that somebody from admissions would read this as, oh, they're applying for school. Financial aid might read it as you're applying for a scholarship or a bursary. Parking might think of it as applying for a parking permit. There are so many different permutations. So just by having team name and answer topic, we can know instantly that we've got a little bit more context around what this is about. Furthermore, tags are a great way of adding even more quality to this. This is something that students will never see, but for your team, I now know that, oh, this is owned by the admissions team, it's about applying, and this is about applying for undergraduate, graduate, and research, for example, which is really useful in the longer term management of your bot. So we've codified it. That's the very first thing of 3 that we need to do when we're building a new answer. Bots, answers, create new, and we've codified it. The second section is even easier to understand. We need to teach our bot what questions to look out for, what keywords, what statements. So it might be, for example, how do I apply? I want to apply to Gecko University. Where do I go to apply? And you can see as we're adding these questions, the bot is getting more and more confident that it's going to be able to understand the question when it comes in. And I'm adding these to the question bank just by typing and either clicking this button or hitting return. I want to apply for undergraduate programs. What graduate opportunities are there? Do you offer research degrees? What's the URL for applying? These can be added in a number of different ways. You can clone these as well, and we do recommend give it at least 10 different options. Do not do what I'm doing now just to speed this up, but 10 different options which are distinct and separate are really important, because if we give the bot less than 10 variations on our subject matter, we're really going to be telling the bot to only look out for these exact phrasings, whereas 10 is a nice good number. In terms of going over this, you're more than welcome to, but once you hit the point of about 25 or 30 questions, you're really going to get diminishing returns where the bot's actually going to be getting more confused rather than clearer on what's being asked. So 10 is a really good sweet spot to aim for. So to quickly kind of confirm and go back over this, we've said which team this belongs to, what it's about, which tags illustrate what this answer is about, and then in the second section we've said here are 10 variations to look out for this question. The final section is really easy. How do we respond to this question if it comes in? And you can type out multiple messages, and these can be rich text edited. And by that, what a great question. I can't type and talk at the same time, it turns out. You can select either an individual word by double clicking, or select here and we get to make things bold, underline, italics, bullet lists. We can also turn this into a link. So let's turn this bold. You can go here to apply right away. And we can turn this into a link, for example, that takes us to our application page. I think I've got one too many W's in there. www. There we are. These also support emojis, so feel free to paste those in if you're on Windows. The Windows key and the period button, on Mac, the left function key, and you can throw these in super simply. You've also got a whole section down below in this article on skills, which is an even more advanced way of being able to do a ton of clever things. When you're happy with your answer though, just the only things you need to note are click Save Answer, which is going to save the answer into the system so it can be edited again at any time. And you'll also notice just beneath the picture of your bot, the training status is now required. Now, the bot won't start using this answer until it's been trained, and to do that, just click Retrain Bot. It takes about 20 seconds or so for a green tick to emerge. It basically means that IBM Watson, the AI intelligence engine, which is kind of running the bot, has received that. And as soon as we do get that green tick, it means in live conversations, that answer is usable. And you'll be able to click Start Practice Bot, ask the bot that question, and it should be able to respond immediately.